Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Rosebud Diamonds. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Liane. I do everything diamond painting related, and in this particular video, we're going to be doing a WIP and Chat. Now, if you don't know what WIP and Chat means, it just stands for work in progress. The work in progress I'm going to be doing is, of course, diamond art. And the chat part just means I'm going to be talking to you about my life, probably my cat, and just what's been going on and all that fun stuff. So you're more than welcome to diamond paint alongside me while you listen, or even treat it as a podcast while you're doing chores or cleaning. I should probably be cleaning right now, but that's besides the point. So we're going to get straight on into it. I'm going to flip the angle of the camera and we'll start the work in progress. Okay guys, I hope you're settled. I'll show you the painting I'm working on. It's Love Witch Magical Shop still. I'll show you in my logbook the original artwork. So this is Love Witch Magical Shop. I've worked on it before on a WIP and Chat, so you've probably seen it. And we're working on this little sign right here. It's a big color block section that I started earlier this morning. So we're gonna see how far I get there. In my multi-placer, it's a 12 multi-placer, I have the putty from Xander, which is Sex Bomb. It smells so good. It's like kind of like a gourmand type of smell, a bit musky, kind of like a men's cologne almost. It smells really good. It's one of my favorites from her. Her scents are great. I love her putty for the scents. So yummy. So, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I have the putty in the multi-placer. And the pen to go with the painting is very colorful, as you can see. It has a bunch of swirls of orange, reds, green, yellow, teal, and blue. It's just a really, really nice pen. Let me see. Hold on. Let me turn my backlight off and see if you can see it better. Yeah. See how pretty that is? I'm obsessed with this pen. It's from Diamond Pen Pal. I'll link them. And what they do, which is interesting, other diamond pen companies I haven't seen do this, only them. They file off a side. So I don't know if you can see that on camera. But this is a flat side. So when I put it down, it stays put. It doesn't roll. So it's really handy. I really like their pens. I just wish they had more designs available. Like their pen shapes are all very similar to one another. So once you have a couple of pens from them, you know, you want different shapes and stuff. Well, anyways, I want different shapes. Maybe other people don't, but personally, I like having different shapes. Maybe I'll do a video of the pens that I have. I don't have very many, but and I'm waiting on two. One also from Xander. They make beautiful pens, and another pen I'm waiting on is from the UK, I believe. And he makes really beautiful pens. I have one from his too as well that I've shown on my channel. It's the clear one with the flowers in it. I really, really love it. Anyway. Now, I hope all of you are doing good. How are you? Let me know. I hope you're safe, you're happy. I hope you're not anxious or stressed, that life is going good for you. I'm excited that we're going to be getting spring soon here in Montreal. I was in I'm in a Discord for diamond painting, and it's from people all over, and they were saying that it's like warm out now, and it's not warm here, but it's not like our winters get down to like -30. So it's not -30, at least. But it's still not spring. So, like, I love Montreal in the spring and summer. It's so beautiful. The parks in Montreal, and there's a couple beautiful parks, like, in the city where I live. Like I say, I'm from Montreal, but I'm not from Montreal specifically, but I'm close to Montreal. I'm sure you guys have never heard the city if you don't know Montreal well, but I'm in Laval, which is the city right by Montreal. I don't want to dox myself, but anyway. So yeah, I'm really excited for spring to come along. I think everyone is. We're over winter. My mom's birthday is on the 21st. Guys, I thought today, Monday, was the 21st. So I missed my mom's birthday. I feel so bad. I called her last night and like profusely apologized. I've never missed her birthday. I don't know where my head was at. But yeah. Don't forget your mom's birthdays. Not cool. But I don't know where I was going with that. What was I saying? I always get so sidetracked in WIP and Chats. I just start talking and talking and talking, and I never know where I'm going. But, anyway, spring. Oh, yeah, because spring, it's technically spring, and by my mom's birthday, snow is usually gone. Well, usually, maybe there will be a little bit, but for the most part, it's usually gone by my mom's birthday. And it was snowing last night. So, yay! You know what I love, though? Like, when it's winter and it snows, those huge snowflakes that fall like softly down, I think that is one of the most beautiful things ever. I just don't like it when it stays on the ground, but it's really pretty when it snows. So, speaking of weather, last week, we had an ice storm, and we were told, like, on the news to prepare for it and everything, and we didn't lose our power because everyone was going to say that we were going to lose our power. The day of the ice storm, we didn't lose power, but the day following, we lost power. And we lost it, gosh, what time was it? I forget the time. It was in the evening that we lost it. Because I still tried to diamond paint a little bit as the sun was going down, but then it got too dark to diamond paint. So, Big and I were using our phones to watch, our iPads to, like, use the personal hotspot on our phones to watch YouTube in the living room. And we ended up having to go charge our phones, obviously. And so we started the car and we were like, oh, maybe we'll bring Luna with us. And we'll just go around the block and charge our phones, and it'll give Luna some adventure time. So we started the car, we brought Luna. We didn't put her in her carrier because we didn't want to stress her out, because when she goes in her carrier, she thinks she's going to the vet. So it was just around the block. It's not like we were going on busy roads. So we thought it was okay. And she was good. She seemed really happy for the first little while. But then she started drooling. And we've never seen that happen before. So we were like, okay, time to go home. And we looked it up. And when we got back, we got really lucky. As soon as we got back, the power came back. And when we got back and we brought her in, we looked it up. Why cats drool, and it could be that she was really anxious and stressed and car sick. So we're never going to do that again. We didn't realize that was going to happen. We thought we were taking her on an adventure, and we really don't want to stress her out. She's the sweetest little cat in the whole entire world. So all cats should never be stressed out, but we just didn't want to stress her out. So that's not going to happen again. But yeah, we got back and our power came back around 9:30. It was out like from, I'd say 4 to 9:30 or so. Something like that, if I remember correctly. And it's always, because we can go online, like our hydro in Quebec is it's called Hydro Quebec. And we get our electricity from water. So we can go on Hydro-Quebec and they will show you like how many neighborhoods are affected by the no electricity, and I think there were 15 different sectors that had no electricity. And for some reason on our street, it's always like, if you're driving on the right side of the road, our house is on the right side. On the other side, they never lose electricity. They always have the lights on, and it's always our side. And it's only a couple of houses on our side, and we're always the ones without the electricity. One year, it was so bad that we lost electricity like when it was really cold out. And I think I've shared this, but we live in the apartments underneath Big's mom's house. So her boyfriend, Big's mom's boyfriend, at this time had electricity. So she went over to sleep there. And she has a fireplace. So we got out the air mattress. Did we get the air mattress or just sleeping bags? I forget. No, we couldn't have got out the air mattress because we had no electricity to fill it up with air. I think we had, like those memory foam toppers on the beds. I think it was that. So we brought that upstairs into her house, and we put on the fire, and we played card games, and we camped out for a couple of nights. And it was really fun. I was the one that slept closest to the fire, so Big was more cold than I was. But it was cozy, and it was cute, and it was fun. As fun as it could be, you know, we tried to make the best out of this situation. And, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys do? What do you guys do if you have power outages? What's your go-to? Do you guys, like, freak out? Do you guys immediately, like, check your battery on your phone and see how much it has? Do you guys kind of go with the flow? Do you have generator? Like, the houses behind us, there's a couple that when we always inevitably have our power go out, we can hear the generators work behind us in the other houses. So, like, in our neighborhood, the power goes out enough that people have bought generators. Like, it's always our street, and it's only a couple of houses on our street. Always the same ones. Always ours, and always the guys with the generators. And, yeah. So, what do you guys do in blackouts? It stresses me out. Like, I get stressed out really easily. I don't have a high tolerance for stress, honestly. Oh, I just realized that this says custom potions. That's so cute. Yeah, I get stressed out easily. I always have, but it's gotten worse with age. You know what? I am way too hot right now, so I'm going to change my super warm pink sweater for another shirt. So I will be back momentarily. Sorry. Okay, that's much better. I have on just a cotton long sleeve now. I'm gonna have to take out all of my extra warm sweaters and start putting them away because it's almost spring. So, yeah. I have to go through all my clothes because none of my clothes fit me anymore. Literally, none of them. Like, I only have a couple, which is, how should I say this? It's challenging for me. I'm having a hard time accepting what comes with recovery of eating disorders. Like, if I'm just being real. I talk about it in all my WIP and Chats. I'm sorry, I try not to talk about it too much because I am more than my eating disorder. Everyone who has eating disorders are more than their eating disorders or illnesses. Like, my disability, I'm more than my disability, and so is everyone else with a disability of any sort. But I struggle with wanting to get rid of the stigma of eating disorders, but I also don't. I want to try and stay positive and keep a positive vibe going too. Like, I don't want to be a bummer. I want you guys to have this fun and, excuse me, a safe place to come to for my WIP and Chats and any other video I make for that matter. But in all honesty, I have been struggling because it's a little bit of little things at once that at certain times that add up. Like we had an event a few weekends ago where I needed to, I think I spoke about it, that I needed to figure out what fit me and what didn't, because I couldn't just wear sweatpants. And even the clothes I thought would fit me don't fit me. And like, what's the big deal, Liane? You don't fit in clothes, get new ones. But I don't know how to express it. I'm scared. Like, when I started eating again, I realized that the control I felt while in my eating disorder was in fact a false sense of control, and that the real control was eating and choosing to eat. But my ideas of that surrounded eating never really changed. I simply was fighting my eating disorder thoughts by eating. And I'm really proud that I am able to eat despite the thoughts. And I had my psychologist appointment today. And I was telling him I kind of feel like I'm losing sight. Like I don't know where my true north is right now. And he was saying that I have to change my thoughts on weight gain and tackle that, and like eating, because I've been told by him, he said no, but I have, that once you start eating, the thoughts that paralyze you about recovery will start to dissipate. And they haven't, and I'm now further away from the bad behaviors that I was doing, where I kind of forget how bad it was, and I'm thinking, well, I'm kind of miserable right now, so what's the point? So I'm struggling right now with, I'm scared that I'm not in control anymore over me and my body, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. It's not as simple as you just start eating and everything magically goes away. It's so much deeper than that, I'm realizing. And it doesn't help, like, I've had friends and family say, oh, you look great now, and looking good, by the way. Oh, I'm so happy to see that you've gained some weight, or just comments on my body. And like, I place too much value on what I look like as it is. I don't want other people commenting on my body. Like, I'm doing it enough on my own. I don't want outside comments. I'm trying to change my thinking into that I'm more than just my weight. Because it's not, this is what is tricky, because it's not that I want to be skinny. It's the sense of control that I feel when restriction occurs, and the result of that is being skinny. So it's related, but it's not the, oh, that was a horrible placement. My goodness. It's not the desire to be skinny. It's the desire to have control over what I put in my body. And so I haven't changed my thoughts about that. I've just been combating them with eating, hoping that they change, but they haven't. So I'm a bit out of loss about that. But Big is still really supportive, and he says he's really proud of me, and next week he's on vacation, which I'm really excited about. That's going to be nice to have him home for a week. And I told my psychologist, because Big asked, he says, like, I'm not sure what to say to support you in this phase of recovery. Maybe it would be a good idea if we had an appointment with my Dr. Steiger's his name. And he could teach me what to talk about and how to support you better. Which, honestly, like, Big is amazing for this. Like, he's always willing to learn. He's always willing to say, you know what, I don't know enough about this topic. Please teach me. Which is a very humble and respectable thing to admit and say and be open to. And then he's willing to be patient with me and kind of stick with me as I work out my place in my recovery process and how to go forward with it. So next week, we're gonna go see Dr. Steiger, the two of us, and he's gonna help Big in helping help me, which is nice. And yeah, changing topics, so it's not all heavy. Sorry. If you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend you do. I did a 12-hour diamond painting challenge with my friend Diana. And I wasn't sure what to expect. I wanted it to be very strict. In the sense that, like, we don't leave the clock running if we go for the bathroom or for a break or for eating. Like, we pause it, so we're actually diamond painting for literally 12 hours. And I went to her house. We did it at her place. And I got there. I went to go to Starbucks, and I bought 2 coffees for me and 2 coffees for her. And Starbucks gave me the tray to put the coffees in, because I only have 2 coffee holders in my car, like most. And so I put them on the floor, and I was about to get on the highway, and they both fell on the ground and started rolling all over my passenger side floor, and coffee got everywhere. There was a pool of coffee. Thank God I have these, like, they're car floor mats, but they're made for winter, and they're made specifically for your model of car. So they don't just cover the floor, they go up and around. So, like, they're not just flat, like, they have sides to them. So thank God I had those, because I'm obsessed with keeping my car clean. It's a newer car, and I really don't want it to get dirty, and this would have ruined my car. Anyway, so they fell right before I was getting on the highway. I had to pull over, pick them up. I happened to have dusting towels in my car, because I'm a fanatic about keeping my car clean. So I used those to soak up all the coffee that was on the floor. And I have, like, those interior car wipes. So I wiped the floor to try and get the smell out, and oh my gosh, it was such a mess. But anyway, all that to say, I got to Diana's house a little later than I planned. But we got right to it, and we started the timer and the video, and we diamond painted for 12 hours straight, and it was really, really fun. We had a great time, and I'll link that video in the description box. Have a watch. It's really, really funny. I got to learn more about her. We grew our friendship, and she got to learn more about me, and it was a really, really fun time. I was talking to another creator, and she's thinking of doing a 24-hour challenge, Katia, the Diamond Painting Addict, and I said I would do it with her, but I don't know. It took me like 2.5 days to recover from just the 12-hour one. So yeah. Nope, I am not going to do a 24-hour challenge right away, but I wish her good luck, and I hope she has fun doing it. But the 12-hour one, yeah, that was a lot of fun. We really, really enjoyed that, and I think it shows in the video. We laughed a lot, and we talked a lot. I told her a few secrets. She told me hers. Like, it was a fun time. So, cause maybe I will, no, I don't think I'm gonna get this done before the end of March, cause I was really hoping to get, Love Witch Magical Shop finished by the end of March, but like I said at the beginning of the WIP and Chat, but I don't think that's going to happen, and it's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen. I was kind of pressuring myself to get 2 finishes done by the end of March, and I don't want it to turn into something that's not fun. I don't want to burn myself out just for the sake of finishing canvases. that it doesn't matter. Like, it all works out in the end, kind of thing. Well, I'll finish both of them in April for sure. This one and Hot Springs. But I want to start on a couple other ones, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe I'll get lucky and I will be able to finish this before the end of March. But I'm a bit slower this month than I was in February. February I really honed in and went at it. And I think I'm just taking my time more on this month, which is okay. So, but yeah, I don't want to pressure myself. What do you guys watch on YouTube that's not diamond painting? Like, let me know in the comments. What do you watch other things on YouTube? And if so, what are they? I like to watch independent news stuff. I like watching car videos. I haven't watched car videos in a while. But I also follow another Canadian. He's Canadian. His name is Xander Budnick. I'll link his channel below. It has nothing to do with diamond painting, but he is such an incredible creator. His name is Xander Budnick, and I absolutely love his channel. He's kind of like a survivalist. He does like 5 days in the Pacific Northwest with no food or water, or he's done one in the Amazon, and he doesn't cheat. Like, he really does it. And he not only does it, but he has drone shots that he does all himself. Maybe he doesn't edit them himself, but honestly, like, who cares? Like, he does such a great job. And he recently did one, not recently, like a couple months ago. He doesn't upload all the time because it takes a lot of work to do his videos. But he's really cool, and I find he's really relaxing to watch. I like to listen to him while I'm going to sleep. Just the music he chooses, and it's so relaxing, like him just being in the wilderness and it being beautiful. Cause I love nature. Like, I love camping. Before my surgeries, I love to hike. So Montreal is relatively close to New York, and the Adirondacks in the States. And my friend and I she still does, but I used to go to the Adirondacks and hike. And so I love, love, love the outdoors so much. And so I find it's really relaxing to watch him be in the outdoors and do his stuff. He recently climbed Amadablan, which is in the Himalayas, and he went from Everest Base Camp up to, I think he did reach the peak, because they had to wait for weather that was safe to attempt to summit. And once you're there, you're at the mercy of the weather gods, kind of thing. Which is crazy, because it's so expensive to do these kind of excursions. Like, I looked it up to climb Ama Dablam. It's not as expensive as Everest, but it's like $15,000 US, which is wild to not even have a guarantee that you're going to be able to get to the summit. Like, that's crazy. And Everest can get up to like literally $100,000. Like, who has that kind of money? And if you know who they are, can you please ask them to give me some? Like, that's crazy. But it's really a one-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. Like, that's kind of always been one of my dreams, is to hike one of the summits in the Himalayas. Not an 8,000 meter summit, because that takes a lot of, like, I don't think I would have, like, even if I trained for that, it's really, really hard to do. But, yeah, so that's what Xander Budnick does. I really love his channel, and seems like a really nice, humble, chill dude. Like, I would like to meet him and be his friend. Do you ever, like, get that when you see a creator or someone on social media and you're like, I would like to meet them. I would like to be their friend. They seem fun. That happens to me all the time. I'm always like, oh, they look nice. I want to be friends with them. I want to make friends. So, yeah, I'll put them in the description box. This past weekend, Big met with his friend Melissa, and they, Big went to Cabanasuk, which is a sugar cabin, which, how do I explain this? You can go, so for people in Canada, like, maple trees make maple syrup. I think everyone knows that. And you can go to these cabins where you can go to, like, the maple farms, and on these farms they'll have, like, snow, and they'll pour the maple syrup out on a snow with, like, a popsicle stick and roll it up, and it becomes like this toffee candy that you can eat. But that's, like, the simple Cabanasuk. What is known for in Quebec for Cabanasuk is you go kind of to a restaurant and you eat like a brunch, and in this brunch you have something called pig ears. It's not pig ears literally. It's like, I don't even know what it is. It's like deep fried meat fat. It doesn't sound good. I haven't tried it. It's not really my style. But they also have other stuff, like it's eggs with syrup and bacon with syrup and beans with syrup. It's like the ultimate sweet and salty brunch. And it's, you go in, like, for kids, you go in, like, your snowsuit, and it's just like a fun little day thing that people in Quebec do. I don't know if they do it outside of Quebec. I would imagine so. It's like, in English it translates to sugar cabin. Cabana Suk, sugar cabin. Anyway, Big went to one that's really well known called Pied Cochon, which translates to pig's feet. Pigfoot? Pig's feet? I don't know exactly. I don't know French. But he went with Melissa and her friends. And I didn't go because at the time of making the reservation, because at Pied Cochon it's very, very popular, so it's hard to get a reservation. So you need to do it in advance. And at this time I wasn't eating anything. And even if I was in the place I'm at now, I don't think I would have gone, because I don't like fatty, deep fried, like, I like sugar, don't get me wrong, I love sugar, but it's just not my thing. But he went with Melissa, and they, like, Big had a great time. He really loved the food. There was foie gras. I suck at French. Foie gras. Gosh. Which is how do I translate foie gras? I think it's like duck liver or something. It sounds gross. Apparently it's really good. I haven't tried it. Or goose liver? No. I forgot. I don't know exactly. Now that I'm talking about it, I don't know. I think there's different kinds. Duck. I think it's duck liver. Or geese. Or... I'm gonna ask Big when he gets home. I should know this. But, and there were crepes. Crepes here in Quebec are like very thin pancakes. They're so good. Crepes with ham and cheese, and you roll them up. So like you make, like, you put the cheese and the ham on one side of the crepe, and then you roll it and you pour maple syrup on it. Oh, it is so good. Crepes are delicious. I love crepes. But they fried the crepes, and which are, like I said, like flat pancakes. So it kind of gave a resemblance to donuts, Big was trying to explain to me. Like a donut crepe. And I forget what he had in it, but it was, everything was with maple syrup. Like there was ham and beans with maple syrup, foie gras with maple syrup. And it was just like really rich, decadent, food. I don't know what else to say about it, but it was, he really enjoyed his time, and it's really, really popular at Pied Cochon specifically. They have a restaurant in Montreal that's not a cabana suc. And it's also really rich in heavy food. We've been there once. Me, Big, his mom, and his brother went. And I believe it was for his brother's birthday, if I remember correctly. And I don't remember the experience much, but Big tells me that he loved it and the rest of us thought it was too decadent. So it's definitely Big's style of food, but it's not everyone's. But it's popular for a reason, I guess. I'm sure other people love it, and it's nice to go, like, when you go to a cabana souk, you usually go with a large group of people, like big family outing or like a big friend outing, so it's like a community thing, and it's like it's a nice way to spend the day with friends or family. And sometimes they have like a little petting zoo, which I don't always agree with. I think animals should be in nature, but like if they're looked after properly and stuff, then it's fine. But you know, in theory, I would like animals to be in the nature, but it's usually like farm animals, like pigs and yeah, pigs. What else is there? I'm drawing a blank because I went to a cabana souk years ago with my ex. I need to get more of this color. Donkeys. So, see, this is what I do, because I use these bottles and they only hold a certain amount of drills. So I put the leftover drills and the baggies that they give us, and I just put a sticker like this. See, this is $3.50. So where is this color? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Is this the only? Yeah. I hope I'm not gonna miss out on drills. No, I think I'll be okay. So yeah, anyway, long story short, TLDR, Big went out to the cabana souk at Picochon, at a well-known cabana souk, and he ate a bunch and he thoroughly enjoyed himself. What did I do on this day that he went? I forget what I did. I think I stayed home, and did I do something? No, I didn't do anything. I stayed home and I filmed. I was drawing a blank. Yeah, I took the opportunity to film. That video is already up. I'll also link that one below. It's my rainy day stash. So that was a really fun one to film. I just went in and talked about what's in my rainy day stash. And if you don't know what rainy day stash means, it just means it was a term that became popular from another creator, DiamondsandWashi. Katie, her name is, and she came up with the term rainy day stash, and it means kits that have a special meaning to you for whatever reason. So I just go in and explain why certain kits mean certain things to me, and it was a fun video to film, and so I hope that if you haven't seen it, you'll have a watch, and I hope you enjoy. And if you've already seen it, thank you for watching. And yeah, so he did cabana souk, I did filming, And then after that, we went to see our friends Jay and Charlene. It was Jay's birthday. And they went bowling during the day, and because I was filming in Big Head Cabanatuck, we couldn't go. But after he was done, we went over, and most people by that time had already left, but there were a few people that were still there that we haven't seen in a really long time, so it was nice to see them. And it was really nice to see Charlene and Jay. We haven't seen them since, I think, New Year's. We went to their place for New Year's Eve. So it was a really nice time. We had a lot of fun and just chilled and spoke and caught up on life and all of that fun stuff. I enjoy seeing my friends. I think everyone enjoys seeing their friends, but I don't know, lately I've also been wanting to just chill and stay home. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know if I said this already. If I did, I'm sorry, but I'm a bit stressed lately. I don't know why I get stressed out very easily. I think part of it is the challenges I'm facing with the eating disorder stuff, but just generally speaking, I'm a little bit stressed out lately, but that's okay. I also, recently, if you didn't notice from the introduction of this video, I have longer and thicker hair because I have my extensions back. I'm so happy. Since I started this channel, I've been filming without my extensions, so you guys haven't seen me with extensions. And I'm an avid extension wearer. I've been wearing extensions since I'm 36, and I've been wearing them since I was like 17. So when I don't have my extensions, I feel like a different person, and now that I have them again, I just feel like I'm back to my old self, which is a nice feeling. And yeah, I'm really happy to have my extensions back. It just, I like having the extra hair, and I like the look of the extensions, and I just feel like me again, which is nice. I tried to give myself a break. That was the whole thing, is like I got my extensions out to try and give my hair a break, but I lasted like a month and a half. So it was a break, not a very long one, but it was still a break. And yeah, it's nice to have them back. But yeah, that's all for my news, really. Luna's doing really good. Big is on vacation, like I said. Next week he has the week off, which will be really nice. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do filming with him home. Maybe I'll ask him to just be extra quiet the 2 days that I'll be filming. What would you guys like to see at the end of the month? Because I doubt that I'll get this painting done by the end of March, so I don't think there will be a post review. But there will be a month in review where I talk about the paintings that I've worked on. And I did my rainy day stash. I could do a video of the pens that I own. I just don't have a very large collection of pens yet, and I kind of want to wait until I get the other 2 pens that I'm waiting on. So yeah, what else do you like to see? I will be doing, when I do finish my paintings, I will be doing a post review, of course, but like 12-hour challenge videos. Like, what other kind of videos do you want to see? Like, let me know what you get excited to watch, because I want to make stuff that you want to see. That's the whole point. So let me know, please. And this is going to be a bit of a shorter WIP and Chat, but I haven't been doing much. So I just don't want to keep rambling on and saying nothing and everything at the same time. So I'm going to finish working on this section. I have this section, and then I have the last row here, and then I have her face. Maybe I can finish this before the end of March. We have what? It's the 23rd, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31. 8 days. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I will finish this by the end of March. That would be nice. Oh, that kind of makes me motivated. Okay, so if I finish this before the end of March, I will be doing a post review of this painting, and I'll also be doing a month in review of my current WIPs. And then I will be looking at the other paintings I have and see what I want to kit up to start working on for the month of April. I'm not sure what I want to do. Right now I have 2 Mrs. Butterdees going and a Margaret Morales. I have Mizochura, which will be a key painting that I'm going to target in April, but then I want to target another one in April. So I have to kit up another one, and I'm not sure which one to look at. I have to look at my gems flow. So we will see. But I'm going to leave that here. I hope that you enjoyed this WIP and Chat, even if it was a bit of a shorter one. And I'm going to fix this nail. I don't know if you guys saw, but I have a broken nail, which it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Anyway, so thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. It helps push this video out to more people who want to watch diamond painting videos. And if you want to see more content from me, if you could please subscribe, I would love it so very much. It's a free way that helps me out and supports me to make more diamond painting videos. And I wish you guys all well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!